Welcome everyone as we prepare for Shabbos Vayikra, beginning a new exciting sefer. This is a US $20 bill. This is actually a very high-tech piece of printing technology. It's watermarks, it's color shifting ink. It's called micro-print. Micro-printing is that words are printed in teeny letters, so small that to the naked eye they appear to be a line. But under higher magnification, you can see that it has what letters here. Lower corner has these lines. These lines actually say United States of America. And over here where it says 20, the lines on the bottom really says USA 20. And you would look at this and you would never know that there is another message being transmitted if you didn't know to look at it. The Parashat begins, Vayikra al Moshe, that Hashem called to Moshe. So Rashi explains that Vayikra is a language of the Lashon Chiba, it's a language of love. He was calling him and said, Moshe, come close, I want to speak to you. But to the prophets of the nations, he reveals himself in a transitory manner and of purity, like when Hashem called to Balim. It says, Shenema Vayikra Elohim el Balim, and Hashem happened to Balim. The difference in between the spellings of Vayikar and Vayikra is only an alef at the end, right? The Vav Yud Kof Reish is Vayikar. Vayikra just has an alef at the end. In the Torah, the alef in Vayikra is small. Chazal teach us that this is hinting to Moshe's great humility. He was saying the same way that Hashem appears to Balim, the Vayikar, just by happenstance, it's really the same way that Hashem appears to me, the Vayikar. But perhaps there's another message here, much like the micro-printing in the dollar bill. The letter alef, that's small, is a letter of Hashem. Its numerical value is 1. It stands for Elohim, means it's a letter of God, it's a letter of infinity, it's a letter of everything. So perhaps the message is Vayikar, that when we go through life and we feel Vayikar, we feel that Hashem is not calling to us, we feel that He's being cold and aloof, not engaging with us as we would like to. Perhaps we feel that we're calling out and we're not being responded to, and it gives us a feeling of hopelessness. We have to squint and look a little bit harder and see that there's an alef there. It's not Vayikar. Really, for a Jew, it's always Vayikra. Hashem is always calling out to us. He's always has great chiba and love to us. The alef is always there. Hashem is always in our life. Yes, it's hard to find Him sometimes, and that's what the Gullus is. It's about the hiddenness of Hashem in the world. But that's our job. It's Vayikra, to understand that at all times Hashem is really with us. At all times it's really Vayikar, and God forbid it's never Vayakar. This message of hope and Gula. I wish everyone a fabulous Shabbos.